Like most, we have been looking forward to our senior year for as long as we can remember. Seeing it be cut short and losing the last few months of the final chapter of our last 12 years of education is difficult. However, we are thankful for the time we've had at Rose, and we wanted to use our Rampant Lines platform to encourage and support not only our fellow seniors, but our underclassmen peers during this tough time.
We decided to make a video featuring some members of the senior class and highlighting some of their favorite moments from the past 4 years. Seniors who chose to participate were asked 3 questions. Number 1, what is something important to you that you are missing out on right now because of the coronavirus? Number 2, is there anything you'd like to say to the teachers, coaches, and peers who have helped you along the way? And lastly, number 3, do you have any advice for the underclassmen who will fill your shoes in the coming years?
Thank you to all of the incredible seniors who are willing to share pieces of their hearts with us. And without further ado, here's a message from the graduating class of 2020.
Anyway, so the first question is there something I'm missing because of the coronavirus? There's a couple things. I'm in ROTC at Rose, and we have a lot of Raider meets and projects and plans that we plan to do inside of the battalion that we normally didn't get to do last year, and we're looking forward to doing this year that are canceled because of the coronavirus.
Hey, so some things that I miss. There's a lot of things that I miss, but obviously I miss my friends. I miss those parking lot conversations before school every morning. I miss being able to go out and not have to tell my parents where I am. I'm literally outside because I'm running out of things to do with myself. But one of the biggest things that I miss is band. I've been playing with the same 50, 60 people for the past 7 years. And usually around this time of year, we're preparing for our very last concert, which I know is something that seniors really look forward to. So, I don't know, it kind of sucks not being able to play one last time with them.
So something important to me that I'm missing out on right now is my senior soccer season. I've been playing competitively for over a decade now, and this season was sort of going to mark the end of an era for me. So not being able to play Conley that last time, or have that senior night that I've always wanted, or to even co-captain the rest of the season with some girls that I've played with since I was 7 or 8 is really disappointing and heartbreaking. I'm also definitely missing my 4th period journalism class. We had an incredible staff at Rampant Lines this year, and we put out some really great papers, and I really miss being able to see all of them face to face every day.
Okay. One thing that I'm missing out on with all this corona stuff going around is the fact that I can't hang out with my friends either at school or during my off period. Because with the school closing down and us all being seniors, the last time I probably saw them was on the half day that we had.
There are definitely some things I miss. My teachers, my friends, but probably most importantly, my mock trial team and FBLA officers. Not being able to go to states either with FBLA or mock trial, especially mock trial, which I've done the past 4 years, was really sad. I just loved my team so much.
Hi, so some things I really miss are seeing my friends, especially the people I won't see next year after I graduate. And I also am sad that prom and graduation might be canceled.
But for me, I was looking forward to walking across the stage this year and having prom and stuff like that. But from the student perspective, missing out on work but making it up, online and stuff like that. And from the TSBR standpoint, it's we did have some goals this year. We wanted to go out to HCL or Grady White, both places, or workforces like that, and visit ECU one more time. But with whatever's going on right now, we just gotta adapt.
One of the things that I miss the most is seeing my friends and seeing my teachers every day in the hallway and getting to say hi to them and just spend time with them for these last couple of months before we graduate. I also really miss my journalism class. I was looking forward to producing some of our last issues of the paper together. Journalism has been by far my favorite class that I've taken in high school, and I've really loved getting to spend time with all of the students in the class and all the friendships that I've made in there. I've just really enjoyed it. So I'm sad that I'm missing out on those last couple of times together, but just being out of school has reminded me of how thankful I am for all the times that I did have at Rose, and it's made me appreciate them even more.
Something that's important to me that I'm missing out on right now because of the coronavirus is baseball season, which was cut short by many games, and it's heartbreaking.
Okay, so something important that I'm missing out on because of the coronavirus is getting that last year feel, doing senior activities and, connecting with my peers.
The most important thing to me that is kind of postponed because of coronavirus is the musical this year. I was really excited to do it, mostly because I had come in last year during the Freaky Friday musical, and I got to finish out this year being a assistant stage manager. So it was really cool, and I'm glad that it came full circle, but it kind of sucked that I wasn't able to finish that. So that really, it puts a damper on a lot of things. Also, my GSA group, I just love having Thursdays with them and being able to share with a group of people who understand a lot more. It's really nice to be able to find some more allies this year and to really share within that group for the last 2 years. So I'm kind of missing that.
I just really wish that I got to finish out my senior year with track. I was super excited about senior year because now I'm signed to Western Carolina, and these last races, like conference and stuff like that, I don't care about independent races. I was just wanting to run the relays. It was the last time that I just get to enjoy being a kid, enjoy just doing it just because I want to, not because that's my way of paying for college. Just the team sport, the adrenaline that just rushes through your body when you cross the line first, when you're in a relay and you know that it's only you guys that can help, and when you see your teammate pass it to you and you have to walk down, it's just so amazing, and I'm so glad that I got to be a part of that.
Well, I'd like to comment on any of my teachers or coaches, and I'd just like to tell them thank you for pushing me when I didn't think I could go any further.
If I had to say something to teachers or peers, I would just say thank you for helping me establish a good work ethic and just the ability to be independent with my schoolwork.
Something that I'd like to say to everyone who's helped me get to where I am today is thank you, and I hope to see you soon after the social distancing ends.
I simply can't thank my teachers or coaches enough for not only supporting and believing in me, but also the rest of the Rose student body. You guys are what makes Rose truly feel like a family, and I'm so grateful for that.
To teachers who have gone out of their way and taken the time out of their day to ask if I'm okay or sit down and talk to me, help me with questions that I didn't understand with schoolwork, or just mentoring me, even though I wasn't even in your class. It means a lot, and I deeply, deeply appreciate that.
If I had to thank anyone, I would want to say thank you to all of the teachers that I've had, and all of the friends and family that have supported me for these past 4 years and helped me to grow into the person that I am today. I could not thank them enough.
And of course, to my teachers, thank you so much, and my coaches for all the hard work you've put in for the past 4 years of my education.
To the teachers that I've had in the past 4 years, I just want to say thank you for putting up with my nonsense, either with me bringing in food or you making sure that I have to have all my work done, even though I usually do.
I want to thank my coaches for giving me a little slack. I'm really bad on time management, so they didn't give me too much of a hard time when I came late to practice.
But I just want to say thank you to the teachers for still trying to teach us with this whole quarantine thing, because I know it's a lot of work. So thank you for that.
And my advice to underclassmen is to live in the moment and to not waste your time away, because when you're a senior, you'll realize it goes by so fast. So you really shouldn't even worry about one bad grade or a bad hair day, because in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter.
So if I had advice to give to any of the underclassmen, it would definitely be to not procrastinate, because that will definitely catch up with you. And then to just enjoy your time in high school, because you might think it's going to go by pretty slow, but it really does go by so fast. So just enjoy it and do what makes you happy.
And one word of advice I would give to the upcoming seniors or upcoming freshmen would be to not procrastinate. With high school, it's never good to procrastinate because work just comes on and on and on. It's like a building block to go to college. And also, don't forget to buy breakfast.
My advice to underclassmen is don't worry about the little things and don't procrastinate.
And to any underclassmen, just think about what it would be like if you couldn't do those things ever again. So if you're considering whether or not to go to a dance or have fun at that one party, just go to it. Because times like these is kind of hard when you're looking back and wondering, why didn't I do that beforehand? And what if I could do that one more time?
And if I had to give a piece of advice to underclassmen, I would just say, don't take anything for granted because, as we know, anything can change really quickly. And be willing to change your way of learning and thinking.
Tell anything to the underclassmen, and I would like to tell them don't give up and keep pushing through, even if they think they can't, just keep pushing.
So some advice that I'd give to Rose's future seniors would be to cherish the little things. As we know now, there's so much more to being in high school and to being a Rose student than learning and classes and homework. There's definitely a sense of community in school. And whether you find that in a class or club or on a sports team, that sense of community is really important. So never again take for granted being able to take a class in a classroom surrounded by your peers, or maybe those parking lot conversations that you have with friends in the car before the 8:15 bell. Or for athletes, those bus rides that you have to and from games. All of these things are so important in shaping your community. And those are the things that you're going to cherish and remember when high school's over. So don't take those for granted.
I would say, advice for the rising seniors next year, as the time we in right now, I would say just adapt. The stuff we got to adapt to this year, and things are going to be different next year.
Live in the moment. Since the first day, I was thinking about graduation. Since freshman year, you think about graduation, you're like, man, I'm so glad, 4 more years, that's crazy, 3 more, 2 more, oh my god, now it's senior year, and what am I going to do? I'm so glad, I'm just ready to get it over with. And now that it's basically over with, I don't know, it just feels so unreal.
And my advice to the underclassmen is don't take anything for granted. Your time in high school will fly by, and just enjoy everything you can.
Advice that I would give you is to take your time and live in the moment. Treat every day like it's the last one. Right now, we're getting so caught up in looking towards the future. So if you take out time, even a moment, honestly, even just a little bit out of the day, to actually take your mind off of everything else and what the future will be like, and just focus on what's happening right there and then, it will serve so much purpose in the future.
Advice for underclassmen is to make the best of everything, because you never know when something might be taken away, or you never know what could happen.
If I had any advice that I would give to the underclassmen at Rose, I would tell them to get involved and find something that they like to do and continue doing it, because if you find something you love, that's how you're really going to enjoy high school. And so don't be afraid to try new things. Find something that you love and continue doing it.
You can see that every year's different, every year's unique. You got to take it one step at a time. Saying stay liquid, so you got to be flexible no matter what the situation is. If your senior year or any year isn't the way you want it to be, you just got to work with it, but don't just give up.
The advice that I would give to underclassmen, I would say don't be in a rush to leave. As someone who really was ready to just graduate already the moment that I walked in, I can say that I would do it all over again if I could. So yeah, just stick in the moment. Don't be in a rush. It's you're not gonna want to leave.
It was nice. It was nice being able to share all these moments with you guys. I have a lot of them to cherish. So thank you so much, and love you all. Bye.